That's a terrible Chewbacca impression, but we're live. We have the mighty Chewbacca. Yeah, there you go, Ranger with the save on the even worse. Oh boy. Okay, so it's Thursday night stream, Thursday night fun time. With Ranger and maybe Finn. I don't know. Did he pick up? Maybe. I don't know. Finn, you there?
Who knows?
I don't know. Who cares? Because if he's not there, we'll blame it on Finn. If he is there, we'll blame it on Finn. So it's science, definitely. So, yeah. So we got Chewbacca, the lovable shaggy giant, who, Dejarik? Is that what it is? Dejarik player, skilled Dejarik player. I don't know, but he is also a co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon. I don't know if that's a hint or not, but yeah, we finally have OT or OG Chewbacca in the game.
About
Better
damn
late.
time.
Yeah, I know, right? Better late than never, I guess, right? And he's gonna be legendary, so rock on. We don't know exactly when his event is going to hit the game, but we can probably be pretty sure that it's going to be soon because he's in the game now. So we also have a couple other pieces of news to cover. Lots of things going out, like today even, updates from the dev. So we got a lot to talk about today, and we're probably not going to spend 3 hours doing it this week, so that was a long stream.
Covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we did. Had a lot of fun though. So, any rate, Jango Fett's event also started today, so like perfect timing on the stream, right?
Yes.
Have you got your Jango yet? Because I waited. I waited to unlock him on the stream.
I waited for the stream today at lunch to do that, and I was pleasantly surprised. You know, I gotta give CG a lot of credit this week. They've been doing some stuff right. You know, I'm famous for letting them have it when they drop the ball.
Right.
But, you know, I'm also fair in that when they get it right, I'm going to make sure people know they get it right. And they've gotten a lot of this right. You know, I can't, you know, I mean, the extra stuff that came with the marquee event was spot on. And I agree with what I saw from Carrie, that it will not be a consistent thing, and it doesn't need to be, because not every character is at the level that some of these characters are at.
Right.
And you don't need the extra bells and whistles. But when you get the bells and whistles like this, I think this is smart because it's engaging. It's kind of a reward for the players, you know, to get this extra stuff. I was very, very happy with how CG has handled a lot of this stuff this week with everything they've been doing here. God, for the last 2 weeks with the drops, increased aids, and all the stuff they've been doing. So they've really, I think they've learned some really valuable lessons.
Yeah. They added. Did you see that? They added Slave 1 to the platform. Is that something new? Is this a new Kaminoa environment?
Let's see.
I think they added.
I'm behind you by about 15 seconds, so let me.
Oh my god! Okay, I just restarted the first battle.
Is new.
Just
that is new. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Okay. So you call me a weirdo, but I love it when they add really cool environments. Like in ships, my favorite background is the scene over Coruscant. That is easily my favorite ships environment, and adding Slave 1, which I completely wasn't even paying attention here. That is, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I mean, this is probably just a very, very slight minor change. Like they literally just probably added an image of Slave 1 in the background of the already existing Kaminoa platform, but such an awesome touch.
That's nice.
That is a nice touch.
Yeah. Those little attentions to detail are, you know, are appreciated.
Good on you, CG.
I don't think I saw it when I did mine today, or I missed it.
Right. Oh! Did you just see that? 5 hits. Well, you'll probably see it on the stream when you catch up to it. But 5 hits from Greedo to start off the third round.
I know the
That is
assist and
awesome.
stuff has been
Well, no,
bounty hunters are
that wasn't even an
bounty
assist.
hunters. I know, but I'm just saying the bounty hunters are really really nice
Oh,
now.
I
I
know.
just put the Zeta on Bosk. I had 2 Zetas. I used one on Boss today because I'm like, you know what, I'm going all in. He's only 5 star. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to get him to 6 star, but yeah, that team is so good.
Nice. Wow, I didn't expect the slicing salvage in the first
Yeah,
round.
that was the thing, and then you get more at the
Whoa.
end.
And ability mats. Wow.
Yeah, they
CG.
really.
See, this is why I don't like cheat myself by looking at rewards before I go in and do stuff because this is my genuinely excited face. This is exciting. Wow. I I am impressed. Like I thought you were just, blowing a little smoke up my skirt with your little, they
No,
did
I
it.
don't blow smoke. I don't
They
blow
did
smoke up people's asses. Like, oh,
it.
straight up, man. You know me better
Yeah,
than that.
no, I should know you better than that. It is true. This is true. Wow, I've only finished the first round and I'm already like, okay, cool, I'm done.
And we even talked about this yet. We touched on it yesterday
Uh-huh.
a little bit, but they're doing the double rewards and stuff for this next territory battle.
Yes, they are.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first 1 year anniversary. They love their anniversaries. I mean,
They do. But
uh,
they've never done something this smart with the anniversary. Remember the one time we got the Chewie shards?
oh yeah, I know.
Let it just breathe on it for a second there. That one.
Yeah, that one. But I almost think that was a joke. Didn't they do something
I know,
better
but it
after
was
the
not
fact?
the.
Like,
Yeah, I know, but it's still for a while there. They didn't do it immediately, and people were like,
what?
"What?
You're right. Oh man. Ah,
Damn mind." See,
that's true. This is true.
but yeah, they're kicking it out of the damn park with some of this stuff, man. I've been
Yeah.
very very surprised and pleasantly surprised.
So I know that I keep asking you, but has your opinion of Mods 2.0 changed at all?
No,
No, still think that it's
I think it's
terrible,
too convoluted.
too convoluted.
Yeah, I just think it's an extra feature that just didn't need to be there. And I've tried to be open about it, and I've gotten one mod that's done speed, maybe two, I think, and I've done a lot of modding with the mod slicing
Mm-hmm.
that is, but it's just an extra step. That's like it's just
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for me taking the mods that were already 5A and then painting them to different colors and maybe. I'm still open, but for right now, I'm still of that opinion.
Fair
I
enough.
mean,
Fair
again,
enough.
you know, I just wish they had done it from 5A to 6E. I would have been very happy with that. Like, okay, some materials you need, and then they could have moved forward with it. This is the argument I make for that. From 5A to 6E, then you go 6E, 6D, 6D to 6C, and
Mm-hmm.
introduce the odd slicing material that way.
Right.
Because I'm also thinking as a new player, just good God, I was really thinking
Right.
about this the other day.
As
We
if
do a lot of
as if mods weren't already hard enough, right?
right. So you're telling new players because we do a lot of roster reviews, as you know, on our lunch
Mm-hmm.
stream, right?
Right.
And so we're saying, so farm mods, you need a lot of mods on all your characters, but then these poor new people, like they can't sit there and wait to have purple and blue mods and all this stuff, right? They're just looking to get any mod they can get their hands on, right?
Right.
For their characters and stuff. So you have to farm mods, but you have to run the risk because then you want to go back and try to get gold mods or purple mods because they're the better mods if they have speed. But then you have to slice them. But then the mods you have already on a lot of your characters, you're going to have to go back and slice them or farm more mods that are either purple or gold to get them hopefully with the speed that's better than you have right now. And then, rock and roll with it. So I think that's where it gets convoluted for me. As an older player, I can roll with anything, but for me personally, it's too much.
Holy crap! A full Carbonti, not just Carbonti salvage, but a
Oh yeah,
full
I got stun
Carbonti.
cuts for Bontes. Yeah, they were not messing around.
Oh my gosh! All
Tim
right,
wants to know why he's being blamed in the title. Well, maybe if he couldn't participate, he's damn antisocial.
Oh, I know, right? Mist wears a skirt. Thanks, Sauchi. Love you too.
Yeah, that's nice. You have photo evidence. It's called a kilt.
Yeah, thank you. I added you to the Skype call, Finn.
We did.
Does anyone know Chewie's new abilities?
Um, they haven't released any of that stuff. We
I
just know that
came
he's
here for the
coming.
Finn blaming, and it's only in the title. Well, Grim,
Well, I've
we
done a pretty good job of blaming Finn for some stuff
we
already.
did start blaming Finn pretty much right off the bat. So if you missed the very first part of the stream, the Finn blaming started early. It did. I'm gonna go ahead and take Enfys out for a round, and
I
just
went all
run.
bounty hunters. I didn't even bother with
Yeah,
Memphis or anything.
I know, but I like
It's fine. Yeah.
Django is a
I think
great leader for
that
Enfys.
Django Memphis, good God, that is a potent combination.
It was so
That
delicious.
is well, Memphis just in general. I went in there with today because I think my Memphis like 276, 280 on her speed.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no luck with mod slicing, but
Of course.
But even then, I just looked at this. Was territory wars. I'm like, okay, trade team. What's the 100,000? Okay, what's their efforts at? 272. Well, you're mine. And I went in there and it was like, she just makes the battle so much easier.
Oh, I know. Well, and that's the other thing is I think that a 3-star Jango Fett is gonna be totally viable on offense for territory wars. Specifically,
his
territory wars.
Is phenomenal, and his payout's really good. I mean, I think on offense, you're right. Django is phenomenal. I still love Bosk a little bit more for just overall because of what it does.
PvE, he's way better, I think.
Yeah, or on defense, if you're using your bounty hunter teams on defense.
This is true.
I like Bosk a little bit better. I could see you run into Jango Fett on defense too because you've seen a Jango team, a fully maxed out bounty hunter team.
That's right. Yeah,
it's ridiculous how fast and good they are. I mean,
but you gotta put Enfys in with it.
You have to, but once you let Enfys go and she's fast enough, and if she goes first, the bounty hunters get going and it's game over.
Man, it is. It's brutal because not only does Enfys with her starting ability add days, but a lot of people forget that she has that turn meter strip with that AoE as well. So
which I think is the more important thing than the days.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, it was a territory war day. So I think I won 6 battles, but I didn't have full score because. Here's a tip, guys: don't leave teams with turn meter. Don't do it.
Airplane mode or force close or anything.
You're not going to knock out at least 2 characters, one being the leader. Then
I haven't played.
If you're using a Zeta Finn, just take a minute. If you're facing a first order team, check the speed. Remember, they get 30 speed from Kylo, and then you just use your Poe. And as long as your Poe's speed faster than their team, you're looking for the highest speed they have and then add 30. And if you got that higher than that, your Poe goes first, you can easily handle it. But I've seen a lot of people not pay attention to that, thinking, well, my Poe's 250. Well, damn it, Jim, did you look at what the bonus on their speed was? Oh, their Kylo Ren's 222. Wait a minute, it's 252. He goes first, stuns your Poe, and you're basically hosed for the rest of the match.
Oh my God, I'm having so much trouble getting this payout, man.
You can just put these on auto, dude.
I know I could, but it's just.
I know you like to play around with
I like to actually play it and have fun. There we go. We got the payout right there. Haha. Finally, about dang time. Holy moly.
But I think the Jango Fett team with the Galactic, Clone Wars, bounty hunters, however you want to just say Clone Wars bounty hunters. That team in itself, I think, is really, really good.
Oh yeah,
because it's kind of the same aspects as the other lineup that you would use, say with like the OG bounty hunters. So they each do thermal detonators. They each do a lot of different things. I think Embo's ridiculous. God.
Oh God, yes. Embo is nuts.
You can put your boss team on defense and use your Jango Fett team once you get everybody going, and put him on and use him as offense, right?
Yeah.
and get a win because they can control once they get that, especially once they get that payout. That team is sick. It is
Mm-hmm.
disgusting.
It is. I love it. It's so fun.
And don't sleep on Aura, man. She hits.
Oh, she does. I mean,
She hits
she's.
like a even in PvP. Oh,
Well,
God, she
yeah.
hits
I
hard.
mean, totally underestimate her because you think, it's Aura. She's a
Yeah,
PV. She's the PVE bounty hunter, and then she
and
wrecks
it's
you for
stuff
like
up.
40,000 crit. You're like, what just happened?
Yeah,
You're just left dazed and
like
confused.
what? She when she's geared up and stuff, she hits hard.
Hey, it was top takedown.
Hey, take down Stone. Where is my apprentice, Stoner? The baby.
Or saying
Yes,
so.
Stoner Jedi's child is now my Sith apprentice. I didn't know if you knew that.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay.
So the other thing we probably should cover
Mm-hmm.
is where do we think the level of the bounty hunters need to be gear wise and stuff for this upcoming legendary?
So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to test out the minimum requirements because unfortunately, I have a lot of my bounty hunters already very well geared. So
No, but we can speculate, right?
so Thrawn's
Oh God,
Thrawn's
you had to mention
was
Tron. I
was a
knew this
pretty
was
hard
coming.
one. It was a hard one, but
Yes, I have 6 hours of material of me trying to beat it. You can go back and check that on our
but
channel. Me getting
weren't
thrown like
you trying to do it very
yes,
like with Gear
I
7 with
know.
like Gear
Yeah,
7 with like no mods or
yes.
something stupid?
Yeah.
Well,
And then I finally invested a little bit. I was like,
you
okay, I
you
got
gotta
it.
at least put mods on them because come on.
I know.
But uh, I I was actually very surprised at how I was able to beat it. I don't know if you've watched my Thrawn guide, um,
No, I
but
don't think I ever saw that one. But I get
but
bombarded with so many videos. I may have saw it
I
and then I just forgot.
I was very I think that's probably one of my better videos. If I mean not I don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but it's helped a lot of people. Like I think of any of my videos
Sure.
that I've done to help people get better with the game or beats any aspect of the game. I think that my Thrawn Tier 7 guide has probably been gotten the best feedback. Let me put it that way. It might not be my best video, but it has the best feedback. And
Yeah.
there's really nothing I enjoy more than when people leave a comment on that video saying, "Holy cow, I beat Thrawn with Gear 8 Phoenix thanks to your guide." That's like the best. That's like the ultimate praise. Like
Oh yeah.
if when I have people jump in and say, "Holy cow, I have like okay mods, but I beat Thrawn with Gear 8 Phoenix thanks to your guide." I'm like, rock on, dude. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
those are the
I'm like,
best comments.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so awesome. So,
Yeah.
I
We yeah, you're
yeah,
1,000% right on that. Because
if
we've had two comments recently that we recommended to folks was how to beat the ship battles, right? We did it live
mm-hmm,
on the lunch stream, and I
right,
went step by step, and people have just been saying, "I beat it doing exactly what you did." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, and then the other one was when I recommended someone how to beat a mirror match team with the Trey team.
mm-hmm,
With which moves to me first. People have been, you get those messages, and you're just like, yeah, that's what it's all about.
yeah. I mean, really, as a YouTuber, there's nothing better than when people leave comments saying how much they appreciate the information that you're presenting. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really what you go for, right? Should we blame Finn for the whole blame Finn thingy? Of course,
Yeah,
of
I think
course.
that's pretty accurate.
I think the appropriate response is, what shouldn't we blame Finn for? Right? Am I right?
I mean, yeah,
Pretty much. Okay. So there you go. Yes, we should blame Finn for the blame Finn.
yeah, you're not
Uh,
wrong.
I guess the practice tier. I guess 20 ally points. Okay, I'll take it. What do we get? What do we get for the last tier, though? This is the
I'll let you be
question.
surprised.
Ooh, only bounty hunters. Well, that's all I've been using so far anyway. Hey, is Chewie a sign that eternal twins are coming? Ranger?
I refuse to answer this question on principle.
We're looking for someone who stuck their nose where it didn't belong. Oh, did you guys catch the news that they added a new sound effect, which I don't know why my gameplay is so dang quiet. Let me see if I can. Ooh, I'll bet it's probably one sec here. Volume mixer. Let's see if maybe Nox is turned down. It is turned down a little. Okay, we're gonna turn that up because they added a new sound effect to Django's blasters. If you guys recall, I think I was on Red. I think it was on
Wars.
Yes. Yeah. I think I.
Yeah.
I think I.
Pow, pow.
Bow, bow. Yeah. That. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I love it.
Nice.
That is so awesome. Nice touch. Nice touch. Those little things, those little pieces of attention to detail. It's the little things that we all love. I really want to know Ranger's answer. He really wants to know, and he donated. I think you owe it.
Well, Thane, I think my response to your question, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, lick my ass. Just all up in the ass. Just lick it. You know, it's funny because this is part of the troll. Because at first, when he first answered, like, "Oh, yeah, no, the Eternal Twins." I mean, further down the line and stuff, we got a long way to go. Blah blah blah. And then it just became this thing. You know? Like, I get this so much now, especially when everybody else starts jumping on the bandwagon and doing it. It's like, oh God, you know. I have answered your question before, Thane, about the Eternal Twins.
Holy crap! We got a Zeta Mat.
Yes. You can go get another one if you do it again.
Snap. And a speed mod. All right, RNG loves me today. I'm going to get 0 Zeta Mats from my challenge.
I actually got 3 Zetas for the challenge today, so it was pretty nice. And then I got the rewards from this, and then, you know, we won a territory war, and I'm like, God dang, all of a sudden I got a bunch of Zetas.
Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Before I go and do those last 2 tiers of this event, I got to activate my Django. See, these are the characters that really make me want to spend that little bit of, you know, little
yeah,
$10
Felix
bucks.
was talking about that. He says that Django's the first character in a long time that, you know, he was asking us about, like, man, I think I should spend some money on that. I'm like, bro, I cannot tell you not for Django not to do it. I mean,
I know. I
know the cadence is faster, but
yeah.
Jeez, it's really good.
But I mean, the only thing that it really does is it saves like a week of farming, maybe 2 weeks of farming.
Yeah.
So I gotta stick to my guns. You know, I have been sticking with the no spending. I've gone a year. I'm gonna stick with it.
Well, yeah, you let it play out and see how, you know, everyone else does with it and stuff, and then kind of take it from there. What was I working on? I forgot. Oh, taking. I was going to take Boss to gear 10 and Dengar to gear 10.
Ah, yes. Oh, so gear. We got off on the tangent of Thrawn. So what gear do we think will be necessary to beat Chewie? I'm gonna hope that they keep it around 9. I think if you have gear 9 bounty hunters, that you should be able to beat that 7th tier. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use Bosk to get a 7-star Chewbacca.
No, but Boba Fett leads. You know, I've got a 12-star gear 12. Or I'm sorry, 12-star. Yay! I got 5 more stars. Winning. Yeah. 7-star gear 12 Boba, and I've got a gear 11 IG-88. And I'm going to take Greedo and Dengar, you know, to gear 10 here And then I'm thinking of maybe doing. I'll do CAD and Zam just to see where I can get them, but because I'm thinking, yeah, Gear 9 is going to be what you need. I
I
don't think they're going to make that seven. No, I think they're going to make it like they did Thrawn, where if you have Gear 8 and you're trying to get by without any Megas or Zetas on your stuff, you're going to have a hell of a time with it. But I think if you've
mm-hmm.
got Gear 9, Gear 10, with at least a Zeta on the lead or the Omegas done for the characters,
Right.
and decent mods, I don't even think you need great mods. I
Right.
think you'll be just fine, because it is a legendary. Um, and we already know the fifth and sixth star for Chewie will be, what they were for Thrawn. Not a problem. And then you're gonna get to that tier 7 and work it out, and then you can make that assessment. But I would tell folks, get your folks to at least Gear 9. I know it's a pain in the ass because
Mm-hmm.
what's nice though with what they're dropping for people today, that's exactly the gear that these bounty hunters need.
Oh, I know. I
And
know.
Cortana. And I was like, that's damn Skippy straight smart.
It is. So like I said, I really don't think I'm gonna have a problem with this. I've got Boba Fett's been Gear 11 for a long time. Cad Bane, Greedo, both 11. IG-88 and Dengar both 10. Very close to 11. One piece of gear each. Unfortunately, let's see. Let's go ahead and buy these biotech implants that I need that are hanging out in my guild store. I can get IG-88 to gear 11 hopefully before the event starts.
It's not starting until at least next week.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I mean, I don't expect it until probably next Tuesday. Tuesday is when they like to drop a lot of updates to the game. Or it could be Thursday, because obviously, as we've seen today, they'll drop a lot of updates to the game, and that's when Django just event started. So I wouldn't be
Thursday
surprised.
seems reasonable.
Thursday does seem reasonable, and this is why I think so. Django's event runs 7 days. So I wouldn't be surprised if Django's event is going to run all the way up to the start of the Chewbacca Legendary. So that makes perfect sense to me. What do you think? You think they were probably on the right path?
Right on. Yeah, I think so. They'll set the announcement Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Thursday the event will be, launched. Maybe
Right.
at the latest Friday.
Right.
So you have the weekend to you'll have a week from that day to basically get your Chewie.
Mm-hmm. Your Chewbacca. So, over the next 2 weeks, there's going to be some events in your events area of the game. So, go in there and have some fun, because certainly looks like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm having a blast just dinking around with Django here with this event. I mean, it's just too much fun. Too much fun. Like you said, I think they definitely knocked this one out of the park.
They really have.
Let's see. What other pieces of news came out today? Let me pull up my real quick handy dandy Internet Explorer. Not really. I don't use Internet Explorer. It's garbage. It's garbage. I'm using Firefox right now. So
Firefox. I do like Chrome a lot. Chrome's pretty good.
Yeah, I use Chrome for a lot of my YouTube, Google stuff, but then I have Firefox for everything else, because Chrome works well with YouTube and all that. So, Bounty Hunter bonus drops starting tomorrow. So, hopefully that will accelerate some of you guys' farm on Bosk, and it definitely made it sound like Embo and Aura Singh are going to be farmable here. If they're not already, am I just a dummy and did not know that they were already farmable?
I didn't know that they were making them farmable yet. I don't think they are.
Let's see here. Find Aura. Where are you? Nowhere. So, but I mean, think about it. For a limited time, every light side and dark side node may. Oh, okay, so they're not going to make them farmable. Every light side, dark side, hard node may also award bonus shards for bounty hunters. Below are the locations and corresponding bounty hunters. So, if you want some boss shards, go do some stage 7 battles, which let's go ahead and take a look-see at which stage 7 battles will drop some shards. So on the light side, if you're farming Finn, Poe, Amagundai, or Farm Boy Luke, say you don't have Luke quite yet for your CLS. I knew that. I was like, yeah, I know he's used for something. Brain fart there. You know, you're gonna get some shards. If you're farming, Haldo, you can get some Bosk shards or Visas Mar. Basically, I guess if you're farming Poe hardcore and you're hitting both of his nodes, light and dark side, you're gonna get some crazy Bosk shards. Tier 8 or stage 8 if you're farming your zombie, Wicket, which I'm farming. Or I love this is so when I have extra energy before we got bombarded with all of these hard node farms, I was actually hitting this 8B hard node on dark side because shard store currency right here, the Consular Starfighter, and the Chedak Comlink and stun cuffs. I mean, those two pieces of gear alone are a good enough reason to hit this node. So this is a great node if you have extra energy to just toss away. Instead of, like, if you're farming Chedak Comlinks and stun cuffs, which, I mean, you probably are because they're probably two of the most used, not two, like, the most, but two of the most used pieces of gear, especially going from 8 to 9 to 10. And occasionally a couple characters using it from 10 to 11. But then, light side stage 8. What do we got on light side stage 8? Mother Talzin. So if you're farming your Night Sisters, the zombie and Talzin, get yourself some Embo shards. If you're farming, was it Hoth Rebel Scout and the Snow Trooper and the Storm Trooper, all three really good. Basically, stage 8 light side, all four of these nodes are really good farming nodes. All four of those characters highly used in the game. Very good. Stage 9, obviously, stage 9 is where the money's at. You got Phantom, Ghost, Bosk, Nihilus, all four very important nodes, and then light side, Scion, Storm, Shore Trooper, Baze, and Krennic. All four really good characters. Basically, you're going to get Embo and Aura shards probably to some extent from the bonus drops. And it's going to be 5 days of bonus drops. So you're going to get it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I believe. The 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Okay, sorry, 4 days. I was getting a little overzealous there. So for 4 days, you're going to be able to get some extra shards. So if you are debating on where to spend some extra crystals on some energy refreshes, regular energy is going to be where it's at. So if you are budgeting your crystals, like I am, obviously, I've got 400 damn crystals left, and that's after collecting my payouts, you're going to want to salvage and spend wisely. So that is some good news. I mean, as much as hard as it is, I might just find ways to burn through some of these stage 7 nodes just to get some extra Bosk shards, because Bosk is 41 out of 85. I don't know. I guess it depends on how many extra shards and how many bonus shards we get. Because if it's going to be like rain in shards, then yeah, I'll probably throw some garbage energy or throw extra energy at stage 7 battles just to get some extra Bosk shards. Because let's face it, my Aura and Embo are both sitting down here at the bottom of my roster. So their shards really aren't as attractive to me. What about you? Are you gonna be throwing some extra energy at tier 7?
I don't know yet.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Let's see. Bastila. Hit your nodes. and hit the rest. I did take your advice. I have basically stopped farming a lot of extra stuff
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to do that. Let's go back here. I am farming young Han Solo though, because not having young Han Solo at 6 stars is what cost me that last tier of the Smuggler's Run.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm actually working on farming right now and everything. It's like, okay, what am I farming right now? Oh, everything.
That's right. Oh, jeez.
It's like, oh my god. It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I'm like looking at, like, I collect my energy. Okay, I got that. And then I'm like, okay, let me see. Amphis, Bastila, Bosk, Holdo, Wampa, but, Wampa's a different farm. But Kira, Lando, Chewbacca, Jolie. Oh, and a little bit of Rose Tika. I do her 3 battles early for my light side. Um, for the 3 light side for the dailies. But it's like, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to use my 3 crystal refreshes, give me near 600 energy, and start hitting the notes. Like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's getting ridiculous.
One more. Let's see here. JG Hot One says, question, should I Zeta boss lead for the event? I got in gear 12 and Bubba gear 12. Everyone else is gear 12.
Yes, okay, so before anybody goes crazy and starts adding Zetas to any of their bounty hunters, try it with, like, if you just have random mods tossed on your bounty hunters and they're all on gear 9 and no Zetas, try it first. And this is the advice I give every time there's a new legendary event. Try it with what you have first, and then worry about adding gear, adding Zetas, or any of that. Now, granted, the bounty hunters are not a bad team, not a bad faction at all to be investing in. So it's good that they're using a faction that is worth investing in for Chewbacca. That's one good thing. Good foresight on CG's part to, number one, make the bounty hunters a really good faction first, and then introduce Chewbacca requiring bounty hunters to acquire him, because it doesn't make me sick to my stomach to think, oh my god, I might have to actually put more gear or put a Zeta on Bosk or put a Zeta on Boba Fett to try and beat this event, because those aren't bad Zetas. They're not. I mean, even at the very beginning of when Zetas were introduced to the game, Bosk, Boba Fett. God, I can't talk today. Boba Fett's Zeta was in the top 10. I mean, and arguably one of the top 5. I know some people whose first Zeta was Boba Fett. So it's not a bad Zeta, but I definitely wouldn't start throwing Zetas and dumping
not
gear.
At Boba Fett.
Right.
I mean,
maybe
his
Bosk,
Omega...
but you have to have a 7-star Bosk to really make it worth it, because remember, on a legendary event, it require the stars on the character to get the stars for the character. So you have to have 5-star bounty hunters to get a 5-star Chewbacca, 6-star bounty hunters to get a 6-star Chewbacca, and 7-star bounty hunters to get a 7-star Chewbacca. So unless your Bosk is 7 stars, I wouldn't throw a Zeta on Bosk to beat the event.
Now, if you want to use bosses for territory wars and territory battles and things of that nature, absolutely.
A great Zeta.
Is definitely worth it. It's a fantastic Zeta. I just did it today. I was like, mine's 5-star, almost getting him to 6. I'm going to get him to gear 11 because I just see the intrinsic value of it. Now, I've got a buttload of other Zetas that I've already put on, and then I've got one in the bank because I don't know what the legendary Chewie is going to be, and I wanted to have at least one, ready to rock and roll. Possibly get into 2, but yeah. Oh, you're almost ready to take Jolie up to 4-star.
Yeah, I know it's been very slow.
It's a slog, man. I'm just trying to, I'm using my crystals. I try to keep around 3,000 to 4,000 crystals, and when I do, then I'll invest like into some character shards like maybe Basila or Bosk or something like that, 16 or Enfys,
Oh,
just to speed up the
that's
process.
why I'm dirt poor right now because I was I was kind of short on 6 stars for my Enfys, and believe it or not, I was like 17 shards short.
Mm.
And or no, I was 18 shards short, and one of her 16 shard packs showed up in the shipments, and I had 1,400 crystals.
Oh,
So I bought the 1,600 or the 16 crystals, which was like 1,280 crystals, or the 16 shards, so 1,280 crystals, and then I ended up refreshing her node and buying ship energy to get the last couple shards to take her to 6 stars, so that I could do that fourth tier of the smuggler's run, rather than try and swap mods around on my Han Solo and my veteran smugglers. I just said, Enfys is close enough. Let's drop some shards on Enfys. Um,
yeah. I mean,
it was worth it, I think, because Enfys is just so damn good.
she really is. 47 out of 85. It's like, God, I can't farm her fast enough.
Oh, I know. I like I said, I dropped those extra shards. She is probably the only character that I have spent as many crystals as I have in shipments for shards, because so I knew that she was going to. I mean, obviously they follow a cadence. It's predictable as hell. So I knew that she was going to show up in shipments at some point. So I started hoarding my crystals up to the point where she dropped into the shipments, and then I think I had saved up like 6,000, 6,400 crystals.
Mm-hmm.
So I went buck crazy when she showed up, and I got her almost to 5 stars with buying shards out of shipments. That's how much I was all about getting Enfys gear starred up. So I have spent probably about I would say a conservative estimate would be about 7,000 crystals on Enfys,
I believe it.
and I do not regret any of it, not at all, because she's so fun. She's a lot of she's just a great all around character. And then, I mean, I don't know. I like characters that I also like in the Star Wars universe. So Thrawn is one of my favorite characters. I love Fulcrum, Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum. She was actually my first gear 12. No regrets, not even one letter. I love Enfys as a character. If you haven't seen Solo yet, you are doing yourself a disservice.
Mm.
And I mean, there are just so many good characters in the game, and I love the old Republic characters as well. So when they finally do introduce Darth Malak, because I don't think it's an if, I think it's a when. Darth Malak is just going to be so awesome. And of course Revan. One character,
Our Lord and Savior.
of course, Revan. I think the only character that doesn't follow the KOTOR, the actual, Knights of the Old Republic 1, Knights of the Old Republic 2, is, I think, Malgus. If they were to introduce Malgus,
A little bit later in the Old Republic era,
he
yeah, those
he is
characters.
he is further
but,
back.
But Sith Trooper and Sith Assassin are from that timeline.
They are, and
so
that's
that wouldn't surprise me if
Mhm.
that was the case.
So that was my initial assessment when the Sith Marauder was introduced to the game, because if you guys, any of you, have seen that
Yeah.
that trailer, the cutscene from the Old Republic,
Oh,
the
all 5 of them. God,
oh
they're
my god,
insane.
he is a monster. And if you have read any of the lore about Darth Malgus, dude is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, wicked awesome crazy. Like, one of the strongest Sith to ever live in the Star Wars universe. So I think because and I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if they added a new tag, because the Sith Marauder, the Sith Trooper, and the Sith Assassin are not true Sith.
Sith Empire.
Right, they are Sith Empire. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were to introduce Revan or Malik or Malgus even, that they would add a Sith Empire tag. Because imagine having a Darth Revan who is neutral, wears the Sith Empire Jedi tags, and then you have Malgus, or not Malgus, but Malik, Revan, Sith Trooper, Sith Assassin, Sith Marauder.
I would go.
That's five
Yeah.
Sith Empire characters, and if they were to introduce a legendary event for Malgus,
Or how about the Sith Triumphant?
or the
with
Triumvirate?
Revan and
That's
Malik?
true. That's true. I mean, I forgot about the Sith Triumvirate. Even they're all Sith Empire.
Yeah.
So
because you can go Malgus and some of those characters with Assassin and Trooper and
Right.
Marauder, and you can have like the Old Republic characters
right.
from the game, from the MMORPG game in there.
Mhm.
So, Greedy Greedo says hello there. Hello there.
General Kenobi. Which is really the only appropriate response when somebody says hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Your lightsaber will make a fine addition to my collection.
Yeah. Sith, because it makes me go into Anakin mode. You underestimate my power.
Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
How about them legs?
Remember, you're the Jedi evil. Oh God. You will try. And I love that movie so much.
Oh God, it is. It's in my top 3. It's one of my favorite movies. Oh my God, do I have 50? I do not yet. All right, let's go. Let's go do this. Yeah, I was finishing off that last tier of the Django event. I've been getting distracted by other conversations. So sheepas. All right, so I must confess, after my guild reset, I did do one of my ship ability mat challenges. So unfortunately, I only get to do one on the stream, and look at that, no Zetas. Should I be surprised? No, I shouldn't be surprised at all. But I might. Oh no, I didn't really go I didn't go hard on ships today, so I cannot buy a ship. Buy a Zeta mat. My bad.
I just want to know, in Territory Wars, did you do anything, miss?
I did actually. You want my
like,
proof?
You don't do raids.
You want my proof? You want some proof? I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to show you all.
Make it seem like you do nothing.
I do something.
Okay.
We lost. So yeah, we lost to Who's the Boss, but whatevs. We are not tryhards when it comes to
Really,
Territory Wars. We're just
guys
not. Yeah. So banners from successful attacks. Ready? So Bumasu right up there too. He's touting his rep there. But check this out. Check it out. Ready? Woo! I'm an eighth with 84 banners. Look at that.
I just needed to know, because
I did something.
Okay,
I did something.
You got $5
I did.
from Deadpool
I did.
Kyle.
Deadpool Kyle. Thank you, buddy. Kind of excited for Chewie. I am too. It is a good day, and I hope you have a great weekend as well. And to any of my viewers who are out on the East Coast, I really hope that you are staying safe, because even though Florence is kind of in the past,
it's awful.
Those floodwaters are insane. I have been watching the Weather Channel at work. We just kind of kick on the TV and just kind of have it up and running. And holy crap, highways looking like damn rivers, man. like it's absurd. So if you or your family or any of your loved ones, friends, anyone you know is out in North Carolina, South Carolina, I hope they are safe and I hope they are well because holy crap. The floods are almost worse. No, they are. They are worse
Well,
than
yeah,
the
that's the thing
actual
that kills
hurricane
more people than
themselves.
anything.
Yes,
People think that it's the winds and stuff. It's two things. It's the
it's the
surf
flooding, man.
and it's the
Oh my
flooding
god.
because it just comes at you like you've never seen before,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and you're just not prepared for it. I
No,
mean, you
you're
you
not.
think you are, but you're not. That's what killed all those unfortunate people in Katrina was
They
it
just
wasn't the storm, it
they
was the
didn't
flooding.
leave. They wouldn't evacuate. And
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say like in a hurricane, don't 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 try to outlast Mother Nature.
Mother Nature gonna
People,
win
Mother
every
Nature does
time.
not give a garbage crap ass about you. She does
Mm-mm.
what she does, and that's just the way it is. But our hearts go out to those folks.
Oh
They
yeah,
really
most
do.
definitely, most definitely. How's Miss T doing?
She's doing good. We've heard from her. She's doing well. So she's okay. The thing in Morgan says I blame Miss for losing territory wars. Well,
Hey, I did something. Oh, I forgot. You got to call boss or the slave one off the bench. This is how you win.
mm,
Got to call slave one off the bench.
uh-huh.
Oh, so we got some other news. Since we don't want to leave dead air. Dead
Sure.
air always sucks.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Well, I mean,
Marquee rewards. We kind of touched on this a little bit. That we are not going to see these same level of rewards going
mm,
forward. This is not going to be a standard from now on.
no.
So that is very important to know because I mean we all want to see these kinds of rewards again in the future. This would be incredibly awesome. I mean, well, let's face it, we would love to see these kinds of rewards every damn marquee. That would definitely make marquee fatigue a thing of the past.
Hmm.
But let's face it, we can't expect those kinds of rewards every marquee event. That's just unreasonable in my opinion.
Hmm.
Which I'm glad that they noticed that people were enjoying this level of rewards, and I really hope that with other characters that are beloved, even though Jango Fett really, I mean, their argument for him not being a marquee is valid, I believe. Let's go ahead and whip this out. Um, I
Like crazy saddles run through my head.
I know, right?
Hold on a minute while I whip this out.
Yeah. um, I do like that they, did something special for Django because I mean we all know that there were just so many people who loved Django, were excited about Django. I mean, when anybody would poll the community, uh, Django Fett was very often at the top of that list of what characters do you want to see in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I mean, can you really be mad at people for wanting Jango Fett? Because I mean, while he wasn't a huge impact in like a presence in the movies, there's a lot of lore around Jango Fett. I mean, especially when you consider like his clones
Yeah, there's
are the
some
entire
stuff on
clone
there.
army. So I think that was probably the biggest reason that a lot of people wanted to see Jango Fett in the game. And I can't speak for everyone because I'm not everyone, and everybody had different reasons, I'm sure. But I think it's cool that they did something different. He's not a legendary, cool, but at least they gave us something else. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, Hellenix says, I blame at Finn for at Nathaniel Morgan blaming at this past year for his territory war loss. Well,
well, hey, there you go. That's how we
the
do.
circle is now complete.
Goodness. And Finn just can't catch a break. That's all right. We all love
He
you
doesn't
anyway,
deserve
Finn.
one.
We all love you anyway, Finn.
Like you're crazy.
Uh, don't die. Don't die. My stinking ghost was
You better go after that
was
Darth Vader. You better go get that Darth Vader. Hey, Master Kyle says, "What's up, bro?" And it's Kylo Ren. And
missed you like Kylo Ren. It's pretty cool.
Let's kill
I'll
that.
show you the dark side.
So as I start to hit all these geos in our fleet shard, like
We have too many geos in my fleet shard lately. Let's do that.
Brazza saying question, why is Ranger voice so low? Yes, hi guys. Probably have my mic on OBS 2 set too low.
Is his voice too low, or are you talking about the pitch of his voice? Because those are two very different things.
I was doing Kylo Ren.
And if that's what we're talking about, then that's why.
I'm pretty amazing.
All right. Excuse me. Hope that didn't blow out anybody's eardrums. Come on, oh man. Deads. That's no good. You're gonna get hit and crap. Don't die. Don't die. No. Failed this one.
Yeah. After you finish this battle, you probably need to check your OBS. It's probably on default setting.
No, I haven't changed it yet, but
No, I'm saying that's what they're saying.
Ranger is quieter than Mist. Go ahead and talk for me.
I'm Kylo Ren.
All right. Yeah.
I like the dark side.
I could turn you up just a little bit. I am sitting a little bit closer to my mic this week, so that might be another reason that I'm a little bit louder. So maybe if I don't talk right into my microphone. You know. Okay, is that better? Is that better for everybody? Is the balance a little bit better? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. I did lose that second attempt, but not gonna let that deter me from going again because
use Kylo Ren.
Those freaking reinforcement mats are so nice.
Use the dark side of Kylo Ren.
Master Kylo. So
yes.
Like he fixed your legacy. Yes.
We yes.
Got that
with a lot of help from Ranger and just a little bit of tweaking, we were able to fix it. Yes.
Word.
Oh my gosh. Getting hammered here. I know I can beat this. It's just holy crap. Ermagerd.
I always go after Vader first.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that. I just like to get rid of that damn Reaper, man.
I don't mind the Reaper so much because you've got fandom in there and stuff. So, but I like to get old Vader out of there.
Let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and whip that out of there. Get some ability blocks, and we got a counterattack. All right, well, that's fine. We might be able to. Failed the top tier. Yeah, so I beat it the first time. Just now, but I lost the Phantom. Yeah, well. Ooh, there we go. Boom. Let's go ahead and get some single target there.
I wanted to target the TIE fighter and do the other ones, you knucklehead. I saw what you did there, Mist.
What did I do?
He hit one without the 3-head target lock.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I know.
It's like, what? Why?
I don't know. Sometimes I just start clicking buttons.
That's true.
Ooh, I like this environment, too. This one's really nice. The one with the purple planet in the background that's kind of destroyed.
Mm-hmm. And Master Kylo, I got so many already. I should probably put one Zeta on Mother Talzin lead already. Got the unique done and Asajj, maybe other than maybe boss lead. Mother Talzin Zeta lead is pretty damn good. I have both Mother Talzin and Asajj's lead and their uniques.
Do not kill my damn... Oh, my God. Just killed my Millennium Falcon. Like, come on.
I told you to go after Vader, but you don't listen.
They just single-targeted freaking Millennium Falcon, bro. It wasn't...
They know that...
They know I'm trying to kill the damn...
What? No, you need to use your 2x2 first, by the way.
But I couldn't. I was ability... Or my cooldowns were increased.
Were they? I thought it was available.
Now the...
You might as well just start over.
I know, I may as well. I don't know. Probably not going to work. Yeah, I doubt this is going to work. Nope.
You got Vader off the battlefield.
I did.
Yeah, you can go after... there. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, don't turn around there. Keep going after that one.
This will probably get rid of the one, but I don't... Oh, God dang it. Come on. Just die already.
Throw me a freaking bone here already, Scott.
Oh, jeez. ESAD. God dang it. All right. Can I? Oh, so I can use Thrawn on this. What the hell? Why was it using Tarkin? Ah, well. Miss needs more cowbell. This is true. I do need more cowbell.
It's crazy. You need more cowbell.
Okay. Okay. Forfeit, retreat, whatever. They literally killed Phantom 2 right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
No thank you. Okay, so sometimes RNG works, and sometimes RNG likes to F you in the A. So, yeah.
I gotta say, I blame Finn on all this.
Yep. Finn, it's your fault. This is all your fault. See, ability blocks right off the bat, and look at this. I'm just getting screwed. Screwed. All right. And this, all right. Yep, okay. It's the only prescription for my fever. Guys, I'm just like you. Every day, every morning, I put on my pants one leg at a time. The only difference is, after I put on my see, I butchered it. After I put on my pants, I make gold records.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
No, I'm repeating the line from the skit.
Oh man, that was, man.
Hit him with a biggie.
I know.
No, why would you do that? Why are you doing? I can't watch this.
What are you talking about?
You had times to with.
I like to keep the freaking ability on there.
Why would you not? So they hit harder. You get these ships so faster. We went through this before. That one time you kept.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about this. You're talking about the strafing run that does no damage.
It's not. It gives. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Millennium Falcon or the Aluminum Falcon, if that's what you want to call it.
What are you talking about?
It's crazy.
What are you talking about? I'm so lost.
There you go. Now you got. Oh, you lost. But you got your vacated. Okay, get that turn meter off them. Boom. Nicely done.
God damn it. More in. God! See, this is why. Okay, you know what? Bite me.
Yeah, I think it says it's your friend isn't bad RNG. It is something more commonly known as user error, or as we call in Greek, blamus finis maximus.
Yes. Ah, Jesus. Okay, so contraband cargo, probably one of my favorite events that they've added, because who doesn't love reinforcement materials? Who doesn't love reinforcement materials? Because I mean reinforcement materials are pretty BA. So Yeah, the only thing that you don't get from that last tier is ship shards, which baffles me.
Slash your words. Do a basic. Grande's not here.
Do a basic. That's a good trick.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. You know, this is pod racing.
This is Pod Racing 2.0.
Oh, God.
Oh, Christ. Okay, ready? Here we go. Speed mods. See, I get the speed boosts from slicing when I do it on streams. So maybe this is the good... Maybe this is the karma I need, because...
I just,
remember last stream we was slicing all those mods on my test account and speed kept hitting?
I don't have luck.
Oh my god! It is the karma from the stream. I feel all those positive
that
energies.
That doesn't work for me. I can tell you right now that would have gone right to defense.
I feel all the good vibes coming through the stream, and it's so delicious, guys.
Just for
I like slicing mods on a live stream because they always seem to hit the speed.
Drink some fine champagne. It's crazy. Using the mods.
Oh, Jesus. I love it. Oh, I can't believe I just hit speed on that. That's delightful. It makes me happy. Makes me all happy inside.
That just does not do that. Oh, and Hell Next wants to let me know that was not Greek. Yes, I was being ironical there. I know it was Latin.
So I just kind of threw some random mods on my Enfys, and she's sitting at 278. So
for Hell Next, they say that speed never rolls for them.
If that's the case, can you slice your mods for me live on your stream?
No word.
Hey, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly.
So, possibly, if you sent me all of your Google Play info, I could slice some mods for you. The only problem is I don't think you want to give me all of your Google Play info, because it's just not a good idea to be giving strangers sensitive information. No? Nothing? All right.
I was waiting for them to respond in I'm just waiting for them to respond in the chat. I was reading it like, well, okay, what are they saying?
I'm just gonna bust out the Christopher Walken anytime I just want to like dog on somebody. It's not a good idea. It's just not.
There's so many great voices out there.
Oh, I know. We'll buy some of that. Why not? Why not? Why not? So
do it. Do it.
Do it.
It was I who allowed you to have speeds on your mods, Miss Pastia.
All right, Sheev. Ooh, I like this mod. I'm gonna buy this one. It is a crit chance set plus cross mod, potency primary, 5 speed, health, defense, offense.
That's a pretty good one.
Yup. Your mod would make a fine addition to my collection. I wish I had like voice filters. So like I would pay for a General Grievous voice filter in a hot second.
It's hard because you don't have I don't have the robot, so it's like
I know.
General Kenobi. It's hard to.
So like the one
that's
thing
one I've never been able to do.
The one thing that I think was pretty cool. So I don't know.
You gonna roll that mod? You're gonna keep us in suspense, fool.
Well, what mod? What mod am I?
The one you just bought.
Oh, yes, I always keep you. So that's the thing. I don't roll level a lot of mods that I just buy. So let's see here. Let us sort speed. Okay. I gotta look for those level 1 mods that don't have that have speed primary on them. All right, let's find them. Search and destroy. This is the only thing that really kind of sucks is finding these mods. Is there a filter? Is there a way I can sort these by
filter
level?
by speed, and then go. It should be the one. Oh, go by filter
Only
and
unassigned.
do mods that are not assigned.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so do I need to, yep, okay, all right. So,
Oh yeah, I can do Voldemort. It's not a problem. I can touch you, Harry Potter. So like that's not a problem, but it's a little bit of that, and then you have to, with Grievous.
okay, that one
I'll work
is
on it.
good.
Only unassigned mods, and then you'll be good.
Yep, I wish that you could sort by level too.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Okay, so
Just go to your cross and then looking for it that way.
I could, but that would make sense. Okay, so
Yeah,
I have a lot of
God
mods.
forbid.
I have a lot of mods that have good speed
Oh yeah,
secondaries
yeah.
that I haven't. So, since we have good luck with speed on my stream, let's go ahead and level them up. Cross some fingers, guys.
Let's see what happens.
Nothing. Health and potency.
What Miss doesn't know is we secretly replaced his mod with Folger's crystals. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Jesus. And no speed hit on that one. Okay, yay. Let's see the one I just bought. Woo! Plus 10 speed. I'll take it.
Hey, take it.
Wow. Take it. Why does it keep pushing me up to the top there? Here we go. 4th mod. Boom. Plus 3 speed to a plus 8. Okay.
Nathaniel Morgan says, Miss doesn't know how to use mods 2.0. I blame Finn. Well, you're right again. You really are.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong.
Well, someone gave this thing a thumbs down already. Listen here, traitor. Everybody go give thumbs up. Counter the thumbs down. Fight the power.
It was probably Finn gave it the thumbs down.
Probably was.
Holy cow. This one just hit all defense. I just leveled up an arrow mod. And that never happens. Like, why couldn't that hit all speed? Like, seriously? Is my karma that bad that slicing one mod and getting speed on that one slice caused me to
Thou hast mentioned, Finn, thou shalt be cursed.
I suppose. Holy cow, that was terrible. Let's see. We got some more speed down here, so...
Nathaniel Morgan says, twas Thane. Just true, twas Thane.
Mod doesn't know how to use mods 2.0. That's fair. Plus 4 speed. I could get speed on the slice, so that's not that bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. Got 5 speed here. Let's go ahead and level that one up. Plus 4. Okay. Plus 4. I'll take it, I suppose. And speed didn't hit a single time. Yay! I love it. I love it. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. At all. Speed didn't hit again. Look at that. I wonder why. Blame Finn. And when we're not blaming Finn, we can blame Canada. God
With
dang,
your beady
man.
little eyes, tomorrow night the freaks will fry. Blame Canada,
Blame Canada.
It's not even real country anyway.
There's plus 9. Let's see here. What do we get from this one? Well, these are the ones that were already leveled, so that's why speed's not hitting or nothing is hitting on those ones. Oh, plus 6. That's a good hit at least. I mean, if it's only going to hit once, may as well hit for 6, right?
Sure.
Since Mark 5 mods, god dang it, nothing. Jeez. Mark 5 mods can only can get +3 to 6 on the level up. So one hit. I'm not having a whole lot of luck here. Maybe I should just stop leveling mods.
Yeah, let's stop. This is painful.
Yeah, it's just a little painful. I'm not having fun with that. Not as much fun as I thought I would. Let's go ahead and open up a free bronzium. Why not? Hey, 10 training droids. Let's go ahead and level my Django. How many training droids do I have? I stopped paying attention to how many training droids I had.
Over 9,000?
Yeah, so 95,000 Mark 1, 102,000 Mark 2.
I even looked at what I've got for that.
42,000, almost 43,000. Well, 42,300 almost.
So you can level all your
I
characters
could
10
probably
times
could.
10 to the, yeah.
Because even if I level Django from 1 to 85, I still have 13 Mark 7 training droids left over after using 73. Yeah, so.
Who are the 2 characters you haven't unlocked yet?
What are the 2 characters I haven't unlocked yet? Do you really have to ask? Do you really have to ask?
Well, yeah, I didn't see fast. It was too fast. I was like, what the hell was that?
I'll show you which 2 I haven't unlocked.
That's right, you will show me 2.
Rose, Tico, and Amelin Holdo.
Oh, Holdo's amazing, dude. I can see Rose, although she's pretty good in the Resistance team under Finn, but Holdo's a great tank for GTR team and stuff.
Where did I get a random Treya shard from?
Well,
I have 81 of 85 shards.
Well,
WTF?
You can get multiples of 9 or 7 or 5. I mean, that's possible.
But I don't participate in the raid.
Oh, well then.
Oh, that's where I got a random shard, because I remember when I was dicking around and I did actually score some damage. I got 28th place from that little twit. So I got that little tiddly damage that I was doing.
Yeah,
so
that's one more shard than you need.
One more shard than I normally get. Yeah, so
I don't even know where my Trey is at. I think she's halfway to 7 stars. It's like 50 out of 100 or something.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, she's getting there. But I don't really do much in the raid either. Well, we got a raid tonight, so I'll get some more. So let me see here.
Now showing 14 thumbs up. 40 people watching. Someone forgot to lick the like button. Oh, boy. Somebody forgot to lick it. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Just click it.
Lick that button.
When a problem comes along, you must lick it.
When a Finn's playing with porgs, you must lick it.
Lick it.
When this is being boring, you must lick it.
Lick it
up. Lick it straight.
It good.
Straight ahead.
Oh, criminy. Oh, what else is on here? Nothing? Okay, alright. Let's do some stuff. Like ships. I haven't done a ship battle yet. Like I said, so many ugly Geonosians. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. This is my favorite squad, though. This is my favorite fleet. Favorite fleet. Alrighty, cool. Crew is faster than their...
Says, what if I lick it and click it? Oh, snap.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, GRDS Helenix says, you gotta lick it before you click it. That's science.
I'm pretty sure that is science.
Yeah, that is. I'm not an expert or anything, but
I wonder if I would get a copyright strike for that.
Yeah, yes.
If you started humming Duel of the Fates.
Intro, which we created a new intro, people like it, but the song we're using got copyright claimed. It demonetized the hell out of us because it went back through all our videos.
Oh no!
That had the copyright claim, so I've been sitting here crying for the last 2 days.
Was it a legit copyright claim?
Oh, I don't know. I think so, yeah.
Oh
I mean, we
man.
thought it was copyright free,
Holy
but I guess
crap.
someone claimed it later on, and then we got hit.
Oh, that sucks. I'm getting
So we just had
wrecked.
someone from Fiverr create us a new one.
I just got riggedy wrecked, son. This isn't a bueno. Ah, shiza. I think I'm getting screwed here. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one out, guys.
We will be no more.
Nope. Yikes. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Let's go ahead and do this. Kill that. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Oof. Oh. Oof.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I might be able to pull this one out.
Oh.
Holy moly. Holy crap.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, maybe not. Ah! Nope. Nope. That was so close. We were this close.
Master Kylo says Django 3 stars viable. I say so.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly. Let's do some Galactic War. Throw that bitch on auto.
Oh, dodged. I saw what happened there.
Yep. That was just... yeah. So unfortunate. So
I think
unfortunate.
Django will be very much because he's offensively minded. That he's
Right.
pretty viable.
If anything, a Django, a 3-star Django is worth it just for the leader ability. To get your Enfys an extra 30 speed.
Yeah, sure.
Well, 28 without the Zeta.
Oh gosh, not 28.
I know, not 28. Whatever will we do? In fact, let's go Django. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and give Django a couple pieces of gear here. I think I can probably get him to gear 6, maybe 7, before I gotta go farm some gear. I guess it really depends on what he needs. Ah, look at that. See, I can only get him to gear 2 before I gotta farm gear. Oh my goodness, these things.
Like mine hit that. Yeah, it was those
these little effing storm drains, man.
I know.
I don't even want to.
That's
I don't want to
sipping.
waste my energy on that. All right, well, sorry, Django. You're gonna be gear level 2. I think I donated the 2 that I had.
Go why?
I know. Oh well, that's fine. But yeah, so if again, touching on the topic, if you're just joining us, the topic of gear requirements for Chewbacca on your bounty hunters, I think both Ranger and I agree that it will be probably gear 9, especially if you have decent mods and you can just throw your arena mods on your bounty hunters for one event. Come on, guys. I think you can do it, especially with loadouts. It's too easy to swap mods now. Just do it. Just throw your arena mods on your Gear 9 bounty hunters, and that should get you a 7-star Chewbacca. If it doesn't, I apologize. Throw a little more gear. Throw a little more gear on it, and then you can come back and leave hate mail.
Blame Finn. Let's just say I blame Finn.
And blame Finn. You could just do that too. That's the easy way to do it. Just solves all your problems. But I think that's probably realistic. I think it's realistic. Last topic of discussion, which somebody already mentioned, they nerfed the hell out of the first 6 tiers of the Sith Raid. So if your guild is not doing heroic Sith Raid, you should be able to get all of the earlier tiers done much faster. If I recall correctly, the graphic that they included, tier 1 had the boss health reduction, 95% reduction on boss health. You could probably solo that. You could probably solo that with one team. 95% of the health reduced. Go get yourself a mercenary and just solo that on tier 1. Let's see. For tier 2, they reduced boss health by 90%, tier 3 85, tier 4 75, tier 5 65, and tier 6 50%. So pretty drastic reductions in boss health. Across the board, obviously tier 7 didn't see any change because it's pretty well balanced where it's at. They also made a couple of changes to the way that mechanics work. They changed rewards. So guilds will be completing... let's do this on auto real quick. Guilds will be completing the raid faster with the changes above, which means the more rewards overall. All good things, all good things. We also wanted to increase the quality of those rewards at the highest tiers of the raid. Good idea. We could see from the participation data in different tiers that many guilds were skipping tiers 5 and 6 as the increased effort was not worth the small increase in rewards. Cool. Well, hopefully with the 50% health reduction on tier 6, you'll be a little more likely to just start rocking out those tier 6 raids, right? So the tier 6 and above now include mod salvage, even more reason to go do tier 6 if you can't do tier 7, or heroic. And we're removing some, notice I said some, not all, of the challenge gear from the AAT prize box that's been stacking up in your inventory because you're already earning it in the daily challenges. Now, if they can remove that raid or challenge gear from all the other events in the game that drop challenge gear, you would make a very happy mist. This will give you a better chance to get the gear that you need to progress to the next tier and make the rewards feel less, consistently better than above. All good things, all good things. Added mod salvage to reward tiers 6 of the and heroic. 5 to 12 salvage in tier 6 and 7 to 14 salvage, so not a big hop. In heroic for of one of the following, so the Mark 1 bonding pin, fusion disc, power flow control chip, and fusion coil. I'll have to go and check those and find out which ones those are, because I just know that you need one kind for B to A and another kind for C to B, and yeah. So let's take a look-see. We need the fusion coils, which will be the fusion coils that you'll get, and the power flow control chip. So you'll get the materials that you need to slice mods from B to A. That's good. I like that. Let's go pull up a character that has some tiers C mods. There we go. Imperial Probdoid. You got a C there for me. It's of course a Mark 4 mod, so waste of my time. All right, General Veers it is. Let's see here. So this is the power flow control chip again, and the fusion disc. So the fusion disc, and it looks like the bonding pin is the other component that we're gonna see. Let's just see if we can find a green mod down here. There we go. So that is going to be the bonding pin. So there you go. So it looks like all of the components that you'll get from the raid rewards are going to be the ones that you need to slice from D to C to B to A. So no complaints here from this scruffy looking nerf herder.
Right.
They're going to be all the mod slicing mats that you're going to need on a regular basis. So not a bad idea. They did remove the gear removed from the AAT reward box. Well, guess which piece didn't get removed and is 100% worthless? Mark 4 Carbantes.
Mm-hmm.
Mark 4 Carbante. I actually looked on sets at wgoh.gg, and it is literally needed only 24 times.
I know, right?
In the whole game by all characters at all gear tiers, period. 24 times. 24 times, and that shit dropped from the freaking raids. Come on! Why? Why? I've got almost 1,000 pieces of that crap. Well, maybe not 1,000. I might be exaggerating a little bit. Almost 800 pieces of gear. And it's just... Really? Really? Can we just stop, please? Just stop. Just stop.
Damn it.
Because if it's... You can already farm that crap from 6 or 8 nodes. So why don't we just remove Mark IV Carbante salvage from everywhere else in the game? And if you need it, go farm it. just like Carbantes, the Mark III Carbantes. We need it.
Mm.
A lot of us end up farming it. Just seriously. That's my only critique on gear and rewards is get rid of the Mark IV Carbantes. It just why? Just why? Why? This is the eternal question. This is the eternal question. Yeah, those are the bad carbs. They're even worse.
Super bad.
They're even worse than the Mark III
Infinity's
carbs.
awake, you son of a...
Yeah, he is. He is awake, but he's not in the stream. I added you to the call, Finn.
I know,
You're
right?
not even here defending yourself. You're just
He is.
You're just on chat like a
Get him
lump on a
more.
log.
You guys get him. You could have been here the whole time. I don't care if you lay in bed or not, Finn. If you're awake and you're trolling.
Sleep typing.
Yeah, what is that?
I think you're.
What an oxymoron. Sleep
I think you're
typing.
full of crap.
Military intelligence, anybody?
Right.
Finn.
Ranger Finn's being a poopy head into chat. Yes, yes he is.
Yeah.
Sleeping, keep it down. No. How about not?
How about you shut your pie hole?
No. Let's see. Any other fun stuff come out this week? I know that we had some other stuff earlier this week. The biggest piece was just the bonus drops. We found out that we got Chewie, Chewbacca. He's going to be legendary. He needs bounty hunters. What else? We think that the Millennium Falcon might be coming next week. Maybe. I mean, they did mention specifically in the in-game mail that he was the co-pilot of Millennium Falcon. So I hypothesize that, if maybe the Millennium Falcon doesn't come this week or next week, that maybe the Millennium Falcon is the first legendary ship event. I think Finity brought up a really good point that they added the cargo ship tag to the game. So does that potentially indicate a faction that could be required to obtain one of the most legendary cargo ships in the galaxy? Maybe.
He's a TIE interceptor.
He's a TIE interceptor.
Oh, I'm sorry. The B.
Yes, the B-Wing. The B-Wing. Actually, it was the E-Wing. The Z-95 Headhunter.
Oh,
That's the most legendary
Oh,
ship.
wrong.
That's the most
Sorry.
legendary ship in the galaxy.
That's true.
The Z-95.
I know the B-Wing was pretty badass.
Yes, it was. I'm not gonna lie. That one episode of Rebels where they went and picked up the prototype B-Wing. That was a cool episode. That was a really cool episode. Kind of canonized the origin story for the the B-Wing. It's kind of interesting. But
I love Rebels.
yeah,
Love some Rebels.
that was a good show. I really hope that Resistance kind of throws us all through a loop, because I'm kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, so I only have 5 cargo ships above 3-star or 4 stars. So yeah. Lando's Millennium Falcon is going to be a long grind. So if they do introduce a Millennium, like an OT Millennium Falcon, I really hope that it's not like next week. Because I am not ready.
That would be the suck.
That would be the suck, the ultimate suck. But it would be rather fitting if they required Executrix on that one, since Tarkin was kind of a big part of the original trilogy. Well, at least episode 4. before he got blown up. Spoiler alert.
You'll deal with your trouble, friend, soon enough.
You may fire at will.
That's right. You may fire when ready.
Well, let's see here. Jolie Bendo. Can we hit those last 2 nodes? 5? No, I'm not going to hit those last 5 nodes. Nope. Gonna need a little bit more energy. I'm 9 energy away. Well, 11 energy away, so meh. I'll hit him eventually. I'll hit that last node eventually before I go to sleep. But yeah, it's been about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. So I think we'll go ahead and call the stream successful. Not a total waste of time.
No.
Good conversation. Lots of theory crafting here. A little bit of hypothesizing. What could be in the works. What could be coming down the pipes. And some good fun. So hopefully next week, Chewbacca comes out on Thursday, and we can unlock ourselves a 7-star Chewbacca live on the stream. That would be pretty awesome. That would be awesome. I would really love to do that. So, yeah. I guess you would probably be unlocking your Chewbacca on the lunch stream, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we do that or do a special stream. Probably do it at the lunch stream, just because. Why not?
Right. But yeah, so I hope, I got my fingers crossed here, that they don't release the Chewie event until next Thursday. Not for any of you, because I mean, obviously you guys want it sooner rather than later, but I mean, I stream on Thursdays, so if the event drops on Thursday, then that means that I get to unlock them live on the stream. And so yeah, that's really, it's purely personal. I'm selfish like that. But I do hope that all of you get your 7-star Chewbacca, because 7-star bounty hunters is a pretty easy thing to accomplish, especially if you have been playing for a long time. 7-star bounty hunters they're just easy. Honestly, I think the hardest bounty hunter to farm is probably Dengar and Zam Wessel. I think those are the 2 hardest ones to farm, because they both drop from the same spot, guild store. So you're kind of competing. They're competing for the same resource, and that always sucks. The same with Greedo and IG-88. They're both competing for your arena token. So if for a new player, probably a little bit more difficult to get 5 bounty hunters to 7 stars, but you really don't need IG-88 and Greedo or Zam and a Dengar. You can go either or on one of those 2, because you also have Cad Bane in the Galactic War Store. Gosh dang. Galactic War Store, and they got Boba Fett over in the Cantina store. So those are 2 dedicated independent farms. So you got those 2 yahoos, and then you're going to have to farm either Greedo or IG-88, or both, or Zam or Dengar, or both, depending on whether you decide to go one from Arena Store or one from Guild Store. So there's the quick 5-minute breakdown of how to farm your bounty hunters if you're a new player. If you're an old player, you should have them all 5 stars. So, yeah. And if you are a new player who is having to farm characters from the ground up, do what we've all been doing with our Old Republic characters and our potential and our what do you call them, the solo characters. Take 1 to 5 stars, focus on getting the other character to 5 stars, because unlocking the character is better than nothing. So getting a 5-star Hans or Chewbacca is better than getting a 4-star not Chewbacca. So
it's weird how that works.
So that would be my farming advice for bounty hunters, because we don't want to be
on
left.
Target.
Exactly.
Stay on target. Almost there.
Pull a Jack Borkins and stay on target. Just don't get your ass blown up.
Just a little further.
Pull up! Speaking of Zetas, I could probably Zeta my Bosk right now. No, I'm not gonna do it. I
love him. I love him to death.
I know, but where am I gonna use him? Dark Side Territory Battles is already over.
Psycho.
Dark Side Territory is already better. Already over in Territory Wars is
don't
over.
use them in Territory Wars either. Fail.
Hey, no, I did use my bounty hunters. That was one of my first victories. This last Territory Wars is I smoked a First Order team with my.
It's pretty easy to do.
It is. It was pretty easy. But no, so who I'm actually thinking of popping a Zeta on is Hermit Yoda, maybe not. No, probably not. or Grandmaster Yoda. Like, Battle Meditation is a fantastic Zeta for defense on Territory Wars. He's quite
Hermit's
fantastic.
worth it.
Yeah.
Grandmaster you don't need, but it is fun to have. I do have it.
So Zetas I don't
Boss
have.
is definitely worth it. Enfys is definitely worth it. So when people ask me like Zetas, I mean, if they say
Enfys was a no-brainer. Enfys was a no-brainer. I did Enfys right off the damn bat.
Boss and Django are both no-brainers because of just how goddamn good they are. Chewie, I'm saving some Zetas to see what they do with the old Chewbacca.
Good call. I should probably just hold on to both of these Zetas in case Chewie is wicked awesome, because I will have him 7 stars. I'm gonna have him 7 stars, even if
I
won't be able to immediately
because now I need Omega since I did boss today. So
so let's see, how many Zetamats, how many Omegas do I have? Oh, 96 or 98. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to these Zeta Mats until next week because Chewie, holy moly, Chewie. Now, granted, I'll probably not use both of them on Chewbacca because I'm a stingy bastard like that. But we'll see. We'll find out. Hopefully next stream I'm unlocking a Chewbacca. Hey. Your Chewbacca impression is not that good. All right, well, with that terrible impression, we're going to go ahead and call it a night because we're not going to do a 3-hour stream tonight. Just not.
No, we're not.
Nope. I got places to be in the morning, and I would like to get some sleep tonight. So, Ranger.
Yes.
Go ahead and give yourself a little pat on the back there and tell people what you're all about.
Well, I'm part of the RSG crew, Reality Cube Gamers, and we stream quite a lot. Actually, more than normal. Actually, we need to get a life. And by we, I mean me. We stream Monday through Friday. We do the lunch stream from 12 to 1 on our channel. We do Ross reviews every day. We do fun stuff. While we're doing it, we take a bunch of questions. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, we do the longest running live stream in the community, around like episode 118 or something like that. God, that's crazy. On the weekends, we do Jedi Academy. We bring the best and the brightest. Hopefully one day we'll get missed in there, but we got people like Warrior and good old Maurice, T-Money, Remon, a bunch of, Game Changers YouTubers, and it's a straight Q&A show. We do that. And then we also do some other games for fun. Sundays we do D&D. I have a D&D campaign we got going on. We're starting to do Magic the Gathering. We're starting to get that set up. I do Battlefront in between. Finn does stuff on Tuesdays where we'll pick a different game. He's been doing Borderlands. They're going to do some Diablo 3 on Tuesdays. So we got quite a lot going on. We also have the charity marathon we're planning for in April next year, where we were going to run 13 miles and raise money for charity at Disney World for their charity run. We have a GoFundMe page that you can go check out for that. We also have a Patreon set up. We got all kinds of we just got so much shit happening, miss. It's crazy.
Well, that's awesome. Having stuff happening is always good. It's always good.
Yeah, make sure you guys give this damn video a thumbs up.
Yes.
Participate, damn it.
I want a participation trophy.
There
we go.
Damn right.
Oh boy. All right. So I guess good ending note and end the stream on a little victory and ship battle. Good. Alrighty. Yes, RSG is a great channel. I really cannot say how happy I am that I got involved with you guys. It's really been nothing but a good ride since I joined you guys a month and a half ago, 2
ago.
months ago.
Yeah.
It's been too
You
much
come
fun.
hang out on our channel, and
Yep.
we come hang out on yours. And
Yeah, it's just too much fun. And I don't know. It's you guys have a lot of great content and tons of community interaction, and the stuff that you've done, charity streams, raising money for good causes. Really, I couldn't be happier to be associated with a better crew. So.
Well, wait till I do my next rant. And see
Oh
what
no,
you
I
say
know.
After that.
Well, you know what? We agree to disagree. So, I like the civil discourse that we have.
That's right.
How about that? That's part of the fun of having you on is we get to have that good back and forth where you don't just, it's not an echo chamber, and that's what's great about it is that you're not just always agreeing with everything I say, because that would get boring, wouldn't it? Yeah,
Yes,
it would.
It'd
It'd be
Here's
so
the great
boring.
myth.
I know.
This is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. All right. Well, on that note, before we get too mushy gushy, let's go ahead and call it a night. And huge shout out to all of you checking out the stream this week. I didn't really have to pimp it too much, and we had a pretty good
40-something people were watching.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. And huge thanks to Thane and Deadpool Kyle again for their donations this week. Always appreciated, and it definitely keeps me motivated to keep putting out good quality content for you guys. I am very happy that we didn't have any stream technical issues today. Cross our fingers, knock on wood. And we're good. All right, yeah. So if you are not already following me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the Holy Trinity, join my Discord server. I'm always good for some conversation there. And with that, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. And I'll catch you all later.